inspiring a signing. It's not quite goosebumps, but yeah, man. But I can't comment until I see sign.
Yeah, I want players who are happy to be with us, and the ones that are not, they can go, blood. That was the words of Enzo Maresca. So, boy, I
If
can't
you're not
lie,
happy, leaving it.
that wasn't really the. I know that's not really the signing you lot was looking at, bro. I was hearing Rodrigo talk and all them things there.
Like I said, I don't know about
Man was
anything that's
saying
going on.
but a badness and that, blood. Man was supposed to get you, man, Rodrigo.
Well, you know what Bert is on. Listen, we're not doing the chattings, man. We're gonna do this thing, man. Listen, Berta's doing his thing, just cool, man. Like whatever's being said in the papers and what's gonna happen in real life, very different, man. It's calm. We need Saka back up. On a serious note, where I look at Madueke, obviously anyone that signs for my club, whether I rate them or not, I'll give you an opportunity. It's hardly inspiring. It's hardly goosebumps. When I break it down beyond the obvious, in that, yeah, we do like to buy Chelsea second-hand goods. Obviously, he's English. Obviously, he's on the right side in terms of ages, and he can help us across the left and the right-hand side. But when I break it down, it don't make sense, because in the short term, I know they see Wanyeri as an 8 or a 10. Obviously, with the contract stuff, who knows what's going on there. I wouldn't want to kill his minutes off the right-hand side. Does Madueke see himself as a left winger? If so, fair play. I don't really want it. It's not really an upgrade, but I don't think he does. It don't really make sense. And then I look at it, Berta's one thing, but then when you really break it down, this is something that, you know, we would have gone for. This is a sort of signing that we've been used to kind of do. So what has really changed in that regards? Even when you look at, I'm skipping ahead, but Tomiyasu's contract getting ripped up. If Edu did that, rightly or wrongly, I'm not even criticizing it, but if Edu did that, obviously he'd be slaughtered for it. So it's like you've got a new man coming in. Has the regime really changed?
Left to wait. Like the same things are happening.
Yeah, exactly. So what's really going on? I mean, if you bring in Madueke and you get me a striker and other level raises and he's part of it, then cool, it is what it is. But he's probably going to seek, like, right, whether people like it or not, he's an England international. He's moving from one club to another. He's probably going to be on 100 grand a week plus. He's probably going to cost 40, 50 million. It's not making sense. And regardless, if you get Madueke or Rodrigo, which I don't think is going to happen, regardless of if it's a dream window or a nightmare, my man has to make sure you win something in May, innit? There needs to be a parade in Islington. If that's the hill you want to die on, shit.
I hear it. It's not looking great, bro, because Madueke hasn't looked comfortable on the left. Do you know what I'm saying? He hasn't looked for Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? And that can only be the place that they're looking to play him, bro, because they're not bringing him in for backup for Saka, because he's not going to
play.
He's starting at Chelsea. And as much as Saka, man, make the injury jokes, yeah, Saka's always fit, blood. Like, even if he's limping, he's on the pitch, blood. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Where's the minutes? That's the minutes.
For Madueke, it doesn't make sense.
Like, how much are you going to be a key player at Arsenal or Chelsea? Like, are you going to, you know, if you sign for Arsenal and you're the best thing since sliced bread, then fair enough. But you're kind of a make weight at Chelsea. You're probably going to kind of be that at Arsenal. Surely it makes sense to go somewhere else. But the only reason I think it can happen is because it's the obvious, innit? It just screams Arsenal and what we do. It just seems like it's very easy to do. And to give Chelsea over 100 odd million quid for Kai Havertz and Madueke, you're signing up for this, innit? You lot have to hold that. Taking a piss.
It's nasty, yeah. That is nasty still. Do you know what
Hopefully
I mean?
medicals break down and bare things going on.
I made a joke before and I said, yeah, like Rashford would have been an Arsenal signing, innit? But
I'll have him over Madueke.
Yeah, but bruv, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even think Madueke is dead. It's not lit.
He's just meaty though. Like,
yeah, it's not. Yeah, you can't tell me about level
like, to be real,
this and that.
Like, he's gone to Chelsea. He ain't done the mad thing at Chelsea. And Arsenal above Chelsea and been above Chelsea. So you shouldn't be looking down to take players from teams beneath you, that players that aren't even performing well there. Like, it don't really make sense. Like, with us, we're looking at players here that are in teams here that finished above us because we finished 15th. So it's a bit different. You know them ones, like, man can laugh and go get an Mbumo, yeah, but them man finished above us. You know what I'm saying? And he scored bare goals. Like, Madueke, I don't even think he scored double figures last season. Exactly.
Like the Mbuemo, all them guys, it makes sense.
There's nowhere on the pitch that Madueke improves you, bro. I'll go as far as he's not even better than Martinelli. And I don't rate Martinelli. So, like,
it's just a squad player. Like, it just screams squad player. On
but
that
he's not
angle,
gonna cost squad player money though. He's gonna cost.
This is where I've got no sympathy for the club. If this is what you want to, if your mum or my mum gives us money to go to Sainsbury's or whatever, yeah, and we fuck up the budget and we don't spend the piece how we're required to, that's your fault. You've got to hold that. Forget the Madueke thing, but boy, I'm past the point of getting mad. Like, if you want to bring in Gyökeres or Sesko, Madueke or Rodrigo, just make sure when you sign whatever, you get what needs to be done in May of 2026. It's long now.
Yeah.
The one thing I give him in his defense, Rants, if anything, I do like his attitude, because I do think I see footballers that are very good. You couldn't get the ball off them in a phone box. They don't believe in themselves. I ain't got a leg to stand on to say a man's mediocre because he's a Premier League footballer, but he's incredibly mediocre, but he over believes in himself. So I'll give him that. I don't think he'd want to sit on the bench, but it's not making sense, Rants.
No, it's not. None of it's making sense, bro. But this is why, if he's going to Arsenal, I can only assume that he's being told that he's going to play, blood.
Oh, if we learned one thing last season, is we need depth and whatnot, and there is case to. I do think people exaggerate the Saka rest thing. The reality is these players need to play bare games, etc., etc. But there has been times, maybe come off the bench. What's it? We've killed off a game in the first half. Sub him. You can get a 20 minutes here and there, but beyond that, it's just not making sense. Just in terms of depth and all of that. If it was a 20 little million signing, cool, but for the outlay, not that I'm an accountant and it's my money, which I ain't got 20 million or whatever, but it's not making sense, bro. He's not. But some Arsenal fans will do that thing where if you asked them 24 hours ago about Madueke, they probably would have slagged him off. 24 hours after, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Arteta can get something out of him. How much time do you want to watch the same movie and see the same ending? Fair play, though.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. So I can't lie, bro. Like I guess that's the best way for certain man to deal with it, though. I'll be real. Just pretend that it's a good signing and that they want him at the club, innit? But if they're being honest with themselves, it's a shambles, blood. I'll be real, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't go as far as saying I feel sorry for you lot, because I don't, innit? But it's one of them things where with Arsenal fans, bro, it's like, these men make you feel like it's going to be different every summer, bro, especially with Berta coming in. Man really started dreaming about signing elite players, and nonny mad.
No, but you know how it is, Rants, man. You've got the over negative fact. You know how the Arsenal battle drones are. You've got doom and gloom, shout, everything's shit. Then you got the toxic positive. The toxic positive thing. You make out everyone's great. You get your little minions on social media, which social media is a madness already. You're all believing that you're all saying the same things and you start to believe it. You're saying it multiple times, so it makes sense. It's not making sense. I hope to be proven wrong. You signed Donny, of course, naturally. I want him to be the best thing since sliced bread. But boy, it's Chelsea at this point. If this does happen, Chelsea are not bumping you. You're bumping yourself, because no one is telling you to take up forward there with your accountant and waste peace. It's lazy. That's the thing. It's lazy. Like, cool, you could say he's probably more significantly experienced, but if you got 50 million for that, there's got to be a little Joe Blogs in Brazil or Spain or wherever have you, so that you can pivot.
In England somewhere, blood. Man ain't even
anywhere, Rants. Anywhere on this planet. Anywhere. It's not making sense. And even with Madueke, bro.
I think they paid about 30 odd mil for him. So they're going to want...
And there's probably a sell-on clause as well if PSV were doing their job.
Yeah, true.
But even that, Rants, like, I hear, okay, God forbid Saka gets injured, cool. There's an avenue there for Madueke to get an extended run. But if we assume, God willing, Saka stays fit, we've got our striker, the 10 stuff is sorted. You got on the left-hand side, you've got nobody that is going to grab their opportunity. And what I mean by that is Madueke going to commit to playing off the left? Is he really going to be able to perform on a consistent basis? And if you're Uman and Arin, that's already what we're doing with Martinelli. That's already what we're doing with Trossard. When fit, that's exactly what we're doing with Jesus. You've immediately failed in that regards. Fair enough, then, man. There, you know what? Better if you've been in the professional game dealing with signings more than me. Arteta, you are a professional manager, and everyone in between. I'm just making content on YouTube. If this is what you believe can get you over the line, fair enough. If it don't work, hold that. Simple as that. By God's grace, he believes he can still stay at Chelsea, and medicals get failed. And we also have to remember there's been no fee agreed. And that's the thing that's going to piss me off, because I don't watch the P's, but Chelsea are going to get some decent P's for you. The fuck?
No, they are, man. Man said Jamie Gittins is a great.
What do you don't like?
Big club, yeah, man. Yeah, but why about that? I can't wait to learn from everyone in the team and push myself to the max. It's an amazing feeling. They got him and João Pedro, though. Do you know what I mean? They'll sell Noni and then they'll go and get Kudus, bro. You
This
man
is
are
what I'm
gonna,
saying.
you man are going a finance here. Their move for Kudus, bro. Like
Zanging
that's
ourselves,
sickening,
man.
bro. Sickening,
And they
bro.
got a Stalvio on Palmer and a couple lit guys. Bro, you're
It's,
zanging. You Arsenal, hold that in it. Like, you're
it's
zanging yourself.
nasty, bro. I'll be honest. It's actually nasty, bro. Like, man said West Ham are confident Chelsea will submit a better offer than Spurs. That's what I mean. West Ham would also prefer he goes to Chelsea over Spurs. Yeah. See, so I mean, you man are going to give them the bread and then they're going to go and get Kudus, bro, which is crazy.
Chelsea don't need bread. Them man, they're rich anyways, but I hear it.
Yeah, but if you man are facilitating their move for Kudus, yeah, and bro, you're literally facilitating their attack on what's yours, blood, because they're trying to climb up the table. You don't want to be strengthening a team like Chelsea.
I don't look at the table, man. I don't know. I just know the last 3 years we finished second, and I know Madueke is not something that fills me with confidence of getting over the line. But Arteta, Arsenal, better make sure it works. Better make sure it works.
It's nasty. I'll be real, guys. So I don't know, man. It's going to be very, very interesting. Obviously, we haven't heard anything else on the striker front. I don't know. It feels like the Sesko thing's gone quiet, but
quiet before the storm, Rants, man. Just cool, man.
Possibly. Like I agree. Like it could be just going quiet, then all of a sudden there's going to be some announcement, but I don't know. It's gone mad quiet. Like I'm still waiting for ZUBIMENDI, blood. When, like, bro, has he?
That's done, man. It's done. Come on, man. You've seen the events that have happened this week. You know, R.I.P. Diego Jota and my man whose name shall not be mentioned. Do it moving mad. Just cool, man. ZUBIMENDI, when it dies down, yeah. ZUBIMENDI's a Gooner. It's done, bro. It's done.
ZUBIMENDI is Spanish, not Portuguese, blood. Like, what's going on? You know,
yeah, bro. We can't like it's in sour taste with everything to be announcing. So it's done, bro. He's got.
Brother, these things are not related. You know that,
bro.
He's
done. We're trying to do things. You know,
we announced
the right
Diego
way.
Leon. Do you know what I mean? Today, you know what I'm saying? A little favela. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that the sad events stop people from unveiling players, bro.
Bro, ZUBIMENDI's, you know, next week is going to be he's in and out. He's got a locker. He's got a locker at London Goalie. He's staying in a certain place in North London. It's done, bro. It's done. It's done. It's fully done. When you see him jet off to Hong Kong or Shanghai, for not going to both, I think he's there, bro. It's calm, man. ZUBIMENDI's the least of my worries. The striker thing, the left winger, Madueke, what we've been waffling about
the
for the first 10 minutes.
Madueke, bro. That was your Rodrigo smoke screen. Yeah, I mean, hold tight troops.
I don't know who said Rodrigo.
Tired. Rodrigo smoke screen troops, blood. Hey, brother, listen.
I'm not big up troops, but that's over them sides.
Listen, anything can happen.
Man, love to do this. One Arsenal fan says something so the world. I don't know what troops was doing. I don't know what he's doing.
I know there's Rodrigo receipts for you, blood. I know there is. I'm not trying.
Yeah, definitely. You might have seen him in the title, but they're definitely.
There's Rodrigo receipts.
I've specifically said so much pennies need to drop to even have a snowball's chance in hell with Rodrigo. Like there's so much that needs to happen. And you're definitely, you know, obviously if we just assume that there's legs to this Rodrigo thing, you're gonna have to mash up your wage structure, and that is obviously having ramifications for the players you want to keep. You're gonna have to pay them, big money. But you're also relying on this guy wanting to join us. So for them three, I can't get excited. Best case scenario would have been not Madueke, but you get a left winger that changes our lives. You get your strikers, ZUBIMENDI's announced, all the other things. We go off and fuck off for pre-season, and then the Rodrigo thing, just because it seems like a delicate situation, you can pour all your efforts into kind of just watching that develop. Like even if we were to sign Rodrigo, which I can't see happening once again, that's one that I see dragging into the season, because I don't even think if Xabi Alonso says to Rodrigo that you're going to get football, I like you, but you're not going to get what you think, I don't even think he necessarily want to leave. He might just say, you know what, I'll prove the gaffer wrong. It's a long season, yada, yada, yada. And that, everyone and their dog is going to throw their hat into Rodrigo's case. So we could put together a decent pitch, but boy, too much dominoes need to fall for Rodrigo. So forget that. Go and get the players that there's a realistic chance. So let's just move on, man.
And who would those players be?
You got to talk to Better, man. You know, when you finish second for 2 years, it's a 3 years, it's a delicate situation because there's only a handful of players that can improve you, such as Madueke. When I see, you know, we got to remember Chelsea's the first team in England to claim all 3 European trophies. So when you've done history like that, Madueke definitely has unique qualities. So maybe people of that ilk, we hear a lot about Gyökeres and Sesko. It's not for me. I'm just a fan. It's down to Berta and Mikel Arteta on the recruitment front, but it's a delicate situation. But I can assure you, the football club is working.
Can you though? You know what I'm saying? That little pitch there, yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like,
hey, the PR is amazing.
Can't assure man anything. Like this is the reality, bro. Like we're not seeing no scarves being held up. We ain't seen no pictures of anyone.
You got moving silence like lasagna, my brother.
My brother.
In the chat,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's been no signings.
There's been signings. ZUBIMENDI's through the door. A Champions League winning keeper is through the door.
What number is ZUBIMENDI wearing? I haven't seen the contract picture.
Anyone
find me the picture? Nah, bro, find me the picture because I've seen Cunha in the new Man United kit. So yeah, that's what a signing looks like. When you see man in the new kit on the Insta, that means they're signed, didn't it?
ZUBIMENDI's an Arsenal player. Go on company's house and look at Arsenal's account.
Yeah, nah, brother.
Stuff like bro. He's announced. ZUBIMENDI's an Arsenal player. I know it's cool and that we ain't announced him in that. ZUBIMENDI's an Arsenal player. Like he's an Arsenal player. Plays for the football club. Him, no God, kept through the door. Get me. There's a certain man at Crystal Palace. Is it me? Yeah,
bro. No God as well.
God's cold though.
That's official. Yeah, I mean, maybe I know the Kepa one was announced the other day. I ain't seen no ZUBIMENDI announcement.
Big up Kepa, man. Like big up Kepa. Kepa's cold still. You see what he did at Bournemouth. You seen that he done at Madrid. You see what he's done at Chelsea. He's cold, man.
Nah, he ain't held down the #1 shirt nowhere, blood. You know the way there.
I don't know. I just know he's a Spain international. He played for Real Madrid. They wanted to keep him. There's got to be something. I might not rate him, but the football
they wanted to keep him. So why didn't they?
I don't know. I'm not on the board with him. I just know that they wanted to keep him. I don't rate Kepa. I'm just a football fan. But if Real Madrid rate him, Chelsea rate him, someone as innovative as Areola rates him, who am I, Rants, as a football fan, to criticize these guys who do the thing? I can't have an opinion like that, can I?
I hear it, mate. I hear it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see in it. We'll absolutely see, bruv. Big up the chat. Let's get these lights in. Obviously, we're still waiting for the here we go for Mbumo. You know what I'm saying? But it's pending. You know what I'm saying? It's pending. It should be here any minute now. You know what I mean? And then we need to turn our attention to the midfield, bruv, because the midfield's looking a bit spooky, blood. Their man put out yesterday as well, which I like. Yeah, their man was saying that these players have handed in transfer requests. United are finally doing the business the right way, blood. These players probably won't be joining the preseason. Garnacho, Rashford, Sancho, Anthony, and Malacia.
So that's just sounding like you can't sack me. I quit.
Yeah, it's that. So it's like them man have just told them, man, listen, don't come back in it.
If you've been living under a rock, like Rashford, Garnacho, Sancho, maybe even Anthony as well, they've known before the season the season closed that you lot need to cut. You lot need to cut. United don't want you here. It is what it is.
That's it, and that's lit, bro. Because at least we're doing our business the right way, blood. Them man have confirmed that Rashford's been told that Cunha's taking his number 10, so there's no coming back. Your shirt's gone. Do you know what I mean? And this is exactly this is the kind of ruthlessness that we need to be moving with. And there's been mumbles that Rasmus Højlund's agreed personal terms with Inter, but Inter only want to loan
someone in it.
You know what I mean? They only want a loan deal in Milan or something like that. So loan with an option, and we want bread. So I don't know. We seem to be moving the right way. At least we're dashing these players out, bro. This is what we need to be doing, bruv. Because I just can't be asked. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just absolutely can't be asked, man. And I big up Ibrahim for putting this in there. I thought they would do that anyway. It just makes sense.
Big up Liverpool for that.
Liverpool is the most common sense thing to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they're gonna do that. You know what I mean? It would have surprised me if they didn't do that. So yeah, I expected them to do that.
It's sad, man. All right,
very, very sad. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Yeah, man, it's a very, very sad situation, but Liverpool did the right thing, which I expected them to do.
Big up them for that one.
So, yeah, man. Yeah, bro, the ruthlessness is a breath of fresh air at United because we've always been dilly-dallying and doing foolishness, bruv. I'll be honest. Like, even when I see Johnny Evans got another job at the club, it's like, bruv, why do we keep, you know what I mean? We're keeping these guys, and his wife works at the club as well. Like, and this is
Yeah, but that's
exactly why.
you know yourself, Rants. That's more football than anything. It's a close guard.
But this
He's
is
gonna get that in
exactly
it.
why, yeah. But this is exactly why
He ain't got
I
no
rate
experience at the loan thing as well, and he's got that job.
Ratcliffe came in and he was just cutting bare jobs. And this is why I rated it, because half of these jobs I know that man just got because United were just doing a charity thing. Like, they're running this business like a charity, bro.
So
Like,
Old
all
Boys
this,
Network, this football game, man.
yeah, it's foolishness, bro. Bare money going places that they don't even need to go. Like, when people were saying, oh, but United had something where they were paying like ex players certain amount of money and that, it's like, bro, if you don't work for them no more, yeah, then you don't owe them nothing, bro. It's not that deep, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you played for the club, now you don't play for the club. Like, it's not a charity, blood. Do you know what I mean? When you was here, you got paid. Do you know what I'm saying? That even make no sense. You know what I mean? I know I ain't getting a pension from YouTube, blood. When I'm done, I'm done. You know what I mean? When I hang my microphone up, they don't owe me no money. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, what are we doing here? I don't know why this Man United thing, they want to run this shit like a charity / like a family business. Like, it's not no
That's how
family thing.
all the football is, bro. Like, you see it yourself. This is how football is, especially in this country. Like Johnny Evans, you know what? Big up yourself, but you know you've had a career as a footballer. To my knowledge, maybe you was doing things on the back burners, but I don't know if you've got any real coaching experience, any talent ID experience, any like, you know, because apparently he's loan manager or directors of loans. Like, I don't know. Joe Bloggs is a technical is a technical 8. Let's go and find a club that plays possession based football and connect the dots. I don't know if he's got any of that experience, but that's unfortunately this is football, isn't it? Like, that's what happens, and it's going to happen.
That, it's just a brethren thing anyway.
It's a brethren thing. So Old Boys Network.
They just loan players to ex players anyway. Oh, yeah. Michael Carrick here, have that. You know them ones there.
That's what Fergie was doing for his son.
And this is what these men all do, bro. It's the same, bro. When Lampard was at Derby, Chelsea were giving him fair play. Man had Mount and he had fucking, what's his name as well, the centre back, the black youth. At AC Milan. What's the youth's name? Tomori and that. Yeah. Man had Tomori, man had Mount. You get me? Them man just get players like that. This is what they do, innit? So that you don't need no guy to be in charge of loans because they just give them to ex-players anyway.
Football's a dirty game, man. It's fucking stitch up.
I mean, these loan men are not looking at players and saying, yo, this player plays this way, he would suit going to this club. No, they just give the players to their brethrens anyway. This is what they do.
Facts.
So why do we need that? Do you know what I'm saying? So why do we need someone in in charge of the loans if you're just going to give them to ex-players anyway? That makes no sense, and it's complete foolishness. So that job there, I don't even know if they made that job up just to give him some money, bro. Because it seems like that man just wanted to give him a pension. I'll be real. That's what it sounds like. You know what I mean? And he would have made enough money as well. So they just felt like they just wanted to keep him around because his wife's
we used to have one of them. We used to have a loan manager, but it was a bit different because he weren't a former footballer. I think his name was Ben Napier or something. He started off in the academy, he went and done that. I think he's gone off to Norwich now. So it can happen, but I think the United fans probably take it in a lot more if it was some random Joe Bloggs that has a CV of doing that kind of thing rather than
100%.
Like literally you saw him a few months ago playing for your football club. So yeah, it's a madness. Yeah,
it's foolishness, bro. Do you know what I mean? So nah, it is what it is, man. Manchester United won't let Garnacho return to training time. He's cooked. And I'm glad they're dealing with him like that as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they're dealing